Ali, great win last week. What sort of confidence did the girls take out of the breakthrough win against the Blues?
Yeah, no, we're feeling pretty confident at the moment. Don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. But yeah, we know it's a good test this weekend coming up against Melbourne. They've been such a great side for a very long time, and it's definitely going to be a challenge for us. But yeah, like I said, full of confidence, done our homework, and yeah, we're ready to go.
And Maeve, pretty tough weekend in Perth. Pretty much everything that could go wrong did go wrong, on and off the field. What did you take out of the loss to Freo?
Yeah, obviously a disappointing result for us. We didn't really play the way we wanted to or show up the way we feel like we should. So yeah, we just take the learnings that we can be better as a side if we just play with effort and intent. So I think that was the main sort of learnings out of that weekend and bringing that into this weekend against the Swans.
You also got stuck in the lift for a little while. Can you talk us through that? What happened?
Yeah. Oh, honestly, we were just, after we'd got coffee, we just went to go back to our rooms, and then the elevator was moving so slowly, and then we're like, this doesn't seem right. And before you know it, wasn't moving at all, and doors weren't opening. So, it was all right. Luckily, the fireys got there within an hour, so could have been worse.
You didn't go too crazy?
Nah, we had an apple to keep us occupied, did a bit of bowling, basketball. Yeah, probably could have eaten it, but chose not to.
And Ali, you're happy to be back on the park much more regularly this year. It was a pretty tough year for you last year.
Yeah, for sure. Haven't really had the best run with injuries lately, but my plan in the off season was just coming back early and really doing my rehab and staying in Sydney. Obviously alongside Chloe Malloy, I think she taught me so much as an athlete and having high professional standards and really pushing myself. So yeah, one of my main goals this year was to stay on the field for just about the whole season. So tracking well, touch wood, nothing happens. But yeah, feeling pretty fit and healthy at the moment.
You mentioned Chloe, she's not playing this weekend.
Yep.
Scoring's been a bit of an issue this year. How do you see the forward line shaping up?
Yeah, quite good. I mean, disappointing that Chloe's out, of course. She's one of the best players in the competition for a reason. But yeah, we backed Giselle. She's been working so hard and training so hard lately, and she trained pretty well on Wednesday. And yeah, I thought the forward line is a great dynamic at the moment, and I'm keen to see how she presents.
And there's been a lot of talk about crowd numbers and the like. The Swans are leading the way. What is it about the Swans that they do so well?
I think it's definitely Henson Park and the atmosphere that Henson Park brings. It's just such a great family atmosphere, and obviously having Pride round last weekend, a lot of people feel very safe and welcome, especially in the women's space. And it was just such a great sunny day out at Henson Park. You get the planes flying over, and yeah, I think our venues, but then also our supporters. Obviously a few tough 4 weeks, but it was great to see that there were so many numbers out at Henson Park to get us back on the board.
And Maeve, I'm sure you're hoping for similar sort of support at Casey, you know, a lot of rainbow presence as well with Pride Round.
Yeah, absolutely, and such a good round to get down to out at Casey. So really looking forward to seeing as many fans that are free to get down there. I think there'll be a lot of activations going on throughout the day. And a lot of inclusion, and I think just spreading awareness of what Pride Round is, so it's really exciting.
On a personal note, I'm sure this is a round you really look forward to as well.
Yeah, I love Pride Round. I just think that I think the freedom for people to just be themselves and what Pride Round gives to the community, I think that's greater than what we just think it is as players. Yeah, it's just that sense of belonging that people really look for, and that connection and being able to just be yourself. So yeah, really looking forward to Pride Round.
I'm sure you don't want to give away all your secrets standing next to Ali, but what are some of the key focuses for this weekend? Because pretty much win and you're in finals.
Yeah, hopefully we get to win, but yeah, obviously Sydney's looking to get finals as well, so we know it's going to be a tough competition and tough contest. So I think for us, just getting back to the basics and narrowing our focus, that's in our control. So I think if we just come to the game with that sort of mindset and just focusing on what we can, will hold us in good stead.
And Ali, it feels like, you know, destiny's in your own hands a little bit with the return to finals. What's been the messaging from your coach? Just
taking it week by week. Like I said before, great win last weekend, but we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. And yeah, we've got some very important games coming up in the next few weeks, and we've just got to make sure that we stick to what we know and stick to our process and the game plan, and that's just taking it week by week.
Do you feel like you've learned a bit in this period about, you know, what to do when things don't necessarily go to plan?
Yeah, definitely. I feel as though we're quite a young side at the moment, so it's maybe just having like maturity amongst the group. But yeah, I feel as though it's just we just at times need to bring up our communication and but I think we've definitely learned a lot, especially against North. That was quite a hefty one, but it's just been a lot of learnings the past 4 weeks, and we're keen to get things back on our terms.
Maeve, we're going to welcome back Sarade, Lampy and Chile back to the side this week. What does that mean to have those three in return?
Oh, it's awesome. Obviously, Sarade and Lampy coming into the back line just helps build that connection and that trust that you have off field, then bring it on field. Super excited for all three of those girls. Heafty in the middle, I think she's just, her tackling pressure and her ability to win the ball is just going to be awesome for us. So to have those three back is really exciting, and super keen just to play footy with them again.
Awesome. Great.
Amazing.
There you go.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Awesome. Perfect.
Thanks,
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.